These games are ranked by PlayScore, a unique rating that averages gamer and critic reviews. Opening our list in our top 10 PS4 first-person shooters is Payday 2, Crime Wave Edition. Imagine that amazing scene in The Dark Knight where criminals raid Gotham's bank, dressed as clowns. Well, you're in for a treat. Overkill Software presents the coolest Payday yet. Plan the most elaborate bank heist with your friends in this crazy co-op game that takes your inner kleptomaniac and psychopathic urges to a whole new level. In Crime Wave Edition, experience the thrill of being a criminal on the PS4 and Xbox One. The addition of new content, enhanced character progression, and of course, the joy of a successful heist with your friends pays off well, pun intended. Go hard or go home with a play score of 8.11. Ninth place is Ziggurat. Get inside a procedurally generated world of unmitigated monstrosity. This first-person magic shooter puts you into the shoes of a neophyte wizard that is capable of freezing, incinerating, and doing the best that he can do to survive in a never-ending gauntlet of death, doom, and despair. But the real challenge in Ziggurat is its roguelike elements. You start off with but a simple wand and play with Harry Potter for all you can care, and the game gets more difficult the more you ascend. Its procedurally generated rooms offer a different experience every time you venture into it. Gain magical powers and even guns along the way and conquer evil carrots and ghastly creatures from myth and legends. Feel like Gandalf with a play score of 8.12. Ranked 8th is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. You play in the lack of a single-player experience aside, Siege showcases an exemplary take on assault operations blended with amazing sound design. With games that prefer to focus entirely on the multiplayer experience, Siege offers a strategic atmosphere in their 5v5 PvP modes to make up for a single-player campaign. The feeling of breaching through windows, rooftops, and blowing the hell out of your enemy team is so satisfying. That's where the beauty of its sound kicks in. When everything is all quiet, you know something is about to go down. It has a play score of 8.20. 7th place is Wolfenstein The New Order. In this game, everyone asks the biggest question of all. What if the Nazis won World War II? The most important question takes its most lurid form in The New Order. Play a Nazi killing machine and go on a rampage before they can say, Heil Führer! The setting is absolutely megalomaniac in nature, if not for the Nazi blood, the amount of swastikas and red colors splattered all over the game. Compared to their classic games, the feeling of living in a whole new dimension is riveting. Critics have praised the story and the writing of the game. A standalone expansion prequel also comes with Wolfenstein, called The Old Blood. Out with the old and in with the new, it has a play score of 8.27. Ranked 6th is Call of Duty Black Ops 3. 40 years after Black Ops 2, this is not advanced warfare. Humanity is on the brink of another conflict with the technology they created. Treyarch takes the helm once more with Black Ops 3. Step inside a future dominated by heavy machinery and futuristic ideals. 3 different modes add layers of gameplay differences in this third entry to the franchise. Campaign mode follows the game's lackluster story with new weapons, new customizations, and the option to choose your own gender. The multiplayer is fast with the addition of movement-based fighting and an even more interesting concept of character system called specializations. Zombies, however, is Black Ops 3's other side. Set in a different world where a ravaging terror hits France. Take control of different characters voiced by powerful actors, namely Jeff Goldblum, Ron Perlman, and more in this crazy trip to alternate timelines. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean, Mason? It has a play score of 8.42. 5th on our list is Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Crazy body augmentations, futuristic prog, and a clever balance of stealth and gunplay makes Mankind Divided a worthy entry to Eidos Montreal's cyberpunk franchise. Just recently nominated as our What to Play of the Month, take control of this cybernetic baddie in the hopes of saving the world in a complex weave of conspiracies and mystery. Warning: Illuminati involved. The gameplay is a hybrid of third-person and first-person mechanics while putting much more focus on the latter. The sweet body upgrades Adam Jensen gets opens a whole new possibility in its infiltration gameplay. Take on the best approach to deal with a mission and enjoy its satisfying reward. A play score of 8.46. 4th place is Battlefield 4. 7 million copies sold, numerous awards, and an intense multiplayer experience. Battlefield 4 is a prestigious entry to DICE's glory days. However, as much as this glory is applauded, its single-player campaign is a very disappointing entry to the series. It was always DICE's weakness from the start. But let's not talk about the bad things. The best thing Battlefield 4 offers is their multiplayer elements. Choose out of the 3 factions and demolish the enemy in the most stylish of ways. Kits from the previous game are also maintained. New vehicles, weapons, and new customization options. We can't wait for Battlefield 1. A play score of 8.50. Ranked 3rd is Far Cry 4. Trapped at an island of predatory madness? Check. Protagonist who got into the wrong place in the wrong time? Check. Psychotic antagonist who thinks killing someone with a non-murderous object is okay? Check. Honey badgers? Check. That's Far Cry in a nutshell. This 4th main installment from the expansive franchise brings you to the world of Ziggurat, a Himalayas-inspired place filled with deadly animals, crazy tribesmen, and chilling tundras. Take control of AJ, a man who just wants to pay respects to his dead mother's ashes and eventually embroiled in a crazy civil war. Give him a break, people! New weapons and gameplay modes are added into this game, including the new weapons, new predators, and a snowy mountaintop to conquer. Enjoying the Crab Rangoon? Far Cry 4 has a play score of 8.68. Second best is Doom. How does it feel to become the biggest badass in space? With all these first-person shooters that neglect the single-player experience, Doom tells you to look again. Say hello to Doom Guy once again and become the fear of every demon creature in this fast-paced shooter that oozes with a sublime and supernatural gore. I mean, what's not to love when all you do in a game is kill every living thing that tries to shoot at you? It's such a huge improvement from the game decades ago, and of course, it delivered. However, the multiplayer didn't quite hit the mark. It has a play score of 8.87. Here are the runners-up before we reveal the number 1. You can get these games right now by clicking the links in the description box below. And the best PS4 first-person shooter is Overwatch. Slick, fast, and addictive, Blizzard's entry to the MMO FPS scene has dominated all the competitors that tried to rip it off or compete with it. Sorry folks. Overwatch is a chaotic blend of mayhem and team play. The 22 unique characters are enough to satisfy your tastes in the first-person genre. Do you want to take the role of a daring tank, be a good support, or be the best damage dealer? Then among these crazy bunch of heroes and villains, there's sure to be someone you love.
Where's Sora when you need her? I can't see you, but I know you're there.
It has a play score of 9.09. For more gaming updates, subscribe and give us a like, and share this video to your friends or follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Google+.